What if building an app was as easy as sending a text? No coding, no laptop. I did it on a recent dog walk, and let me show you how. Here's the whole setup. I connected my AI assistant Hermes to a coding tool called Claude Code. So now I just text her like texting a friend and tell her what I want to build. Hermes then sends the message to Claude, Claude writes the code, Vassell puts it online, and seconds later I've got a real working link. A link that I can share with anyone, made while I walk my dog. Stick around and I'll show you exactly how to set this up for yourself. Okay, so we're now in my Telegram and I'm gonna use my test bot here. And this is usually where I chat with my Hermes agent. So this is the prompt that I will put in here. It's quite long, but I will have it in the description. And it's basically saying, I want to give you access to Claude Code so you can take project building tasks from me, delegate the coding work to Claude, and then verify the results yourself by running the apps, testing, or build commands before reporting back. So basically we're saying, please set up Claude so that you can basically manage all the tasks that we need for you to help us run this agentic flow. So once this prompt is put in, the Hermes operator will start reviewing to see if we actually have access to Claude. And if we don't, it's then going to ask us most likely to either give out an API or authenticate. So here's the result. So it says Claude Code is installed but not authenticated. So we want to go ahead and authenticate because I have a Claude Code account. So authentication is basically being able to log in with your credentials. So let's authenticate. Once your Hermes operator gives you a link, this is the link that you'll click on to open Claude and authenticate. Once you click on this link, you can click on authorize. And you get this code. When you get this code, copy this code and then go back to your Hermes agent and paste this code in here. This is a temporary code that then Hermes can use to gain access and log into your Claude Code. Okay, so Claude Code authentication has been confirmed. So it looks like we have access. There's my email that I was able to use, my Claude Max account, and then the version of Claude that we're in. All right, so let's see if we can have a test and see if this will work. So in this example, I'm going to ask Hermes to ask Claude to build us a small, quick project. And then let's see if that will work. So the prompt was tell Claude to use Fable 5, which is the latest Claude model, to build us a mobile game called Candy Smash, similar to the mobile game Candy Crush. Then give me the link to the finished game so I can test it out. So here's the actual links. The project is completed and Hermes was able to install a few other things that was needed for us to actually take a look at the game. So we're gonna go ahead and click this link to check out Candy Smash. And there it is. So let's click play. And there's the game. Let's play around and see how we can move these little. Yep, and it works just like the game Candy Crush, but this is our version called Candy Smash, where you move the fruit and match them, and then they pop and blow up. So pretty cool that you can text your AI agent, Hermes, to do all this orchestration and all this research, and ultimately have Claude build this for you. And again, this was through Telegram. So if this was on my phone, I would have been able to pull this link up on my cell phone and basically have a mobile game ready. The entire process took about, let me see the minutes here. It took about 27 minutes for this whole thing to be built and put together. So that's why I said earlier, I took my dog on a walk, took me about 20-30 minutes. And by the time I got home, I had a game working. So very much similar to this is sending out a simple prompt and forgetting about it and then checking it later and having a game or a software or a project you want to work on being done for you. So hopefully you learned something from today's video. And if you are interested in learning more about AI agents and AI in general, please subscribe and leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.